So greeting everyone. Thank you guys so much for sharing your time with us today. During the presentation, if you have any questions, just type your question in the blank and send email to us. We will collect and reply you shortly. Today, we will present you ICP-DAS 2017 latest products. So first of all, let's talk about our vision and direction. As you might know, ICP-DAS no longer satisfies as a hardware provider, but a service provider. Recently in Taiwan, we focus on provide various solutions to our customers, from IoT to Industrial 4.0, and secondly, direction of innovation. In these days, people always talk about the cloud, but actually people still try to figure out how to seamlessly integrate with the cloud. In regard of this, ICP-DAS will keep on developing reliable solution to connect with the cloud. Fieldbus solution, one of most important product line in our company. In this year, we will put more offer on explore Fieldbus and produce related product to our client. So here's the picture that we provide our ICP-DAS total solution and also our IoT automation total solution. And also Industrial Internet of Things, which is IIoT solution. We contain with wireless and Fieldbus solution. So here is our agenda for today. So first of all, we will talk about PAX 9000 series. Compared with the old PAC model, we provide metal housing on PAC 9000 series, which give you well-radiating experience, allow you for wide working range from -40 degrees to 75 degrees, also with great anti-interference. We also provide XX5 E3545 and Cortex A8 CPU for different PAC module. So here is the schedule that for PAC 2017. As you might notice, we will release XP AX31 WES7 and CE6 very soon. And here is the schedule for i9K IO module. As the table, red part are the AI module, and the blue part are the AO module. And rest of the IO module. And one thing that we want to let you guys know, for red part, our module can support AO and temperature, which is the difficult part compared with other module. So here is the schedule for ViewPAC, VP5201CE7 and VP6231CE7 will release in the end of the Q1. So next, let's move to the motion solution. So let's talk about the motion. Motion is one of the most important solutions for ICP-DAS. Let's move to the next page. So for PAC for motion, when we talk about the old module, it can only support 4-axis car. But for the new module, we can support 6-axis car, better accuracy and precision. And let's talk about EtherCAT to single mode fiber optical converter. They are designed not only to convert EtherCAT signal to optical signal on the fiber optical cable, to reshape the EtherCAT signal to compensate for distortion, but to isolate the bus error due to the wire short or disturbance. with the advantage of fiber optical. The ECAT25118 and ECAT2511B enables secure data transmission via fiber optic transmission and helps the EtherCAT network to prevent the noise from EMS RFI interference. And one important notice is that you must purchase both modules since these products work as a pair. Next, we move to the EtherCAT junction slave. ICP-DES provide two series junction slave modules to our client, ECAT2512 and ECAT2513. The design idea is to let our customer easy cabling, no matter it's dicey chain cabling or branch cabling. What's the benefit of branch topology? Compared with dicey chain topology, branch topology allows you to cabling with each different RJ45 port. No need to connect all the modules together. Generally, when a slave device disconnects or cannot work properly, rest of the slave device will disconnect with the main controller. If choose EtherCAT junction slave module, all the slave device can be separated as a single circuit. Once the slave device shut down, then it only affects same circuit slave devices. EtherCAT junction slave module allow you to debug separately, but also connect rest of the slave module. And next, let's talk about Industrial 4.0 solution. So first of all, we will introduce our UA52000 series IIoT communication server. UA52000 series are a brand new product specific designed for IIoT, web-based user interface. Use it to connect with the SCADA or MES system. UA52000 series support OPC UA server and MQTT protocol. As a driver, seamless integrate with your local mobile TCP RTU devices. It also built in with MQTT broker, easy support redundancy system. A variety of common communication protocol. Small size, low power, and low temperature. Wide operating temperature range. Multi-layer design specification, and it also can support IT and OT. In this case, two robots communicate through the MQTT service and process the data analyzed or system monitoring through OPC UA. Exchange the data to SQL, database, or SCADA. Two UA5231 are to read and control robot. User can also read the data by their mobile or laptop through the MQTT service. The customer wants to connect several mobile RTU devices and send the data to their MES manufacturing execution system by OPC UA. UA52000 series play the perfect role to integrate with their MES and machine devices. Generally, Honor will use MES to manage their factory, so UA52000 series is the best IIoT solution. For pumping station application, the main purpose is to manage pumping station in different areas and send the information to central control room. In this case, we use UA5231 in Dusoft Web Studio as a management solution, so no longer limited by the private IP problem. So next, we move to IIoT solution. In this chapter, we will introduce you brand new IIoT product which contain with cloud management software, IoT Star, 3G, 4G, WISE solution, dual EtherCAT port WISE I/O, WISE 75000 module, WISE 5231M 3GWA support 3G service, no need to suffer by the extra cabling. And WISE 75000 series. If you have controller in your local site, but you still want to build some easy logic control, 75000 series will be your best choice. Smart I/O module will reduce your effort on complicated setting. And here's our MQTT I/O module. In the old type of MQTT I/O module, you need static IP address, and it's difficult to setting. And they're also blocked by the firewall, so you need to use VPN. But for our new one, we use dynamic IP, so it's easy to setting, and no longer blocked by your firewall. In the old module, you need to pull in each module, and it takes long time. But for a new module, it communicates occur when a trigger event. Save bandwidth, and you also can use MQTT service direct to your cloud service. So in this page, we can easily figure out the position of WISE 5200 series. Easy connect with your local device and to the cloud. But what if we have numerous WISE controllers? So here we are, IoT Star. IoT Star is a software tool to concentrate managing multiple IoT controller. So what problem we face? First, you will need to set in a VPN or a firewall. Secondly, you need to use public IP address, but it's so expensive. And the internet bandwidth is limited, and unable to connect and manage multiple devices cross-platform, because you need to set up a wide IP by everyone. So here is a whole picture for IoT Star. So first of all, why we need to develop IoT Star? The main purpose is allow our client one step close to the cloud and easy management various IoT controllers and I/O module. Not only can install on the normal PC to create your private cloud system, but can also install on the public cloud platform to access remote maintenance and diagnosis. Through the browser interface, client can easy management, monitoring, and maintenance your IoT controller. Now it support WISE and PMC series. So here's the case for our client. They use IoT Star management their variety of the WISE module. Create database table automatically and drop all the data collect from I/O module or sensor to your database. Through the database interface, seamless integrate with the data analysis tool such as SCADA, Power BI, Google Data Studio. When we reach to the cloud, service and SDK will provide by cloud service company. No need to worry restrict by IoT Star. IoT Star is a completely open platform. So next, we will move on to the energy management, which contain with Also IoT Star, PMD series, soft CT, and double reference voltage input, PM4324A. First, many of our customers always ask us about a critical question. What if I cannot use laptop to connect with my PMC? So here is our latest solution, PMD series, with screen and also can access to the website. How about CT? In some of the fields, may not able to use hard material CT to measure the power. To this issue, now we have solution. Rogowski Core CT, easy setting and flexible cable, and allow you measure up to 1000 amp current. And here's the image tell you how to install the CT. If you use the normal CT, and you will see the complicated cabling. But if you use ICP-CT, just need to clip on your cable and connect them together. We also make some change for our multi-port power meter, PM4324. Compared with the old module, now we add double reference voltage input to our new module. According to our experience, most of the factory equipped with emergent power and general power. People who in charge power management need to use reference voltage as a data analysis reference. And next, we will move to building automation and also smart factory. For BA and FA application, we have various HMI for user and general I/O module and specific for management. And here's the application now we set in our smart factory, which located in Hsinchu. So as you can see, this is the whole structure that we build our product line and also different module in our headquarters. So for next, when we talk about the BAFA application, then definitely we should talk about PIR or RPIR series. Unlike the rest of the PIR or RPIR series in the market, ICP-DES provide various communication interface for user suitable for various fields, which include Ethernet, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. It also supports with temperature and humidity sensor. Due to the experience that we learned from project, we realized that the communication speed was slow and need the tool that can boost up 485 speed. That's the reason that we develop MDC series. The conventional approach is to read back the data from the meter one by one via RS485. However, the speed will be quite slow. The speed bottleneck of this system is that the speed of the RS485 itself is not fast enough, so even the performance of the PC is enhanced. The speed problem still cannot be solved. The gateway product use Modbus TCP to Modbus RTU is quite popular. We have a similar product such as i7188EX MTCP and TGW715, etc. For this type of the product, it is required to set up a baud rate of the COM port on the gateway and the ID range of the Modbus RTU device managed by each COM port. When performing communication, on the PC, the IP address and Modbus ID and gateway are specified. When performing communication on the PC, the IP address and Modbus ID of the gateway are specified. When the commands are sent from the Modbus TCP to gateway, then will be bypassed to the Modbus RTU devices on the corresponding COM port. The setting is quite easy, but it cannot solve your problem. The Modbus data concentrator will use a scan engine to read back the data of Modbus RTM devices one by one, and store the data in the internal memory of the MDC devices. After receiving the Modbus TCP command sent from the PC, the MDC will then directly send the data stored in its internal memory to the PC. Therefore, when the PC requires to obtain the data of the Modbus RTU devices, it can communicate with the MDC through the Ethernet. The communication speed will be fast and all the data stored in MDC can be retrieved immediately at once. But in this way, it is much more efficient. Here's the benefit if you use MDC series. It supports web. It also can cross-platform, so that allow you easy setup and debug. And config.csv is stored in the MDC 700 series and can be quite quickly copied to another MDC 700 via import-export. So what's our next step for MDC series? We will develop a new version to record the event when it starts or loses communication. Also, some of our customers eager to have data logger function in MDC, so we will develop a new version as well. For communication, we will keep focus on wireless solution, such as Zigbee and also the Wi-Fi. Next, display your PLC with ICANN. So here's the display in the market. Do not support industrial standard protocol, and do not display Unicode character by industrial standard protocol. And memory, EEPROM or flash, easy damage after frequently change. So in this picture, here's the factory and they use ICANN to display their function on ICANN. So for ICANN, we can see here, if you use the Unicode message editor, it also supports raw data. So for two part, you can set your Unicode message editor here through the website, and you drop your raw data to the data pool, and they combine together through the ICANN engine, and you can see your output voltage here. And for this picture, we can see we can also use analog to the value and digital to the text. It also supports HTML5 website, easy to cross-platform on PC, mobile, and pad. So what's our next step for ICANN? We want to integrate with the MDC. So you don't need a host controller, for example, like SCADA or PLC. And with MDC engine, collect data from Modbus TCP RTU devices automatically. No longer need a host controller. So here is our end of the presentation. Thank you very much. Hope to see you very soon. Thank you.